All right, everyone. We are just a few days away from the end of our 21-day clean eating challenge. I just wanted to make this video to congratulate you for making it this far, getting through the challenges, especially for those who have completed almost every single challenge that I've put out there every single week. Great job. Let's finish strong. So today, I wanted to revisit the presentation that I brought up at the beginning of this challenge and also talk a little bit more about what happens next. So give me one moment here. Let me just screen share to this slideshow, play from start. Yeah, sure. So if you remember this 21-day challenge presentation, we went over the goals of the challenge. What did we do? We cleaned up our diet. We started to establish habits. We had some fun completing challenges. We got some results. I've heard from so many of you that you've gotten really good results over the last 21 days. So let's keep it up. But like I said before, 21 days and beyond, what happens next? Are you going to go back to where you were 21 days ago? Because if that's the case, that kind of hurts me because we spent a lot of time over the last 3 weeks trying to clean up your diet, trying to establish some better habits, trying to come up with some go-to recipes, teaching you a little bit more about protein, moving more in your workouts to get the results that you want over the last 3 weeks. Yeah, sure, you're not going to see crazy results over 3 weeks, but still to kickstart the routine, to build off of that. So I don't want you to go back to where you were 21 days ago. So what can we do to continue this progress? Now, something I brought up before was this 6-week challenge, or I'm going to get into a 3-month program as well. But I want to talk about the 6-week challenge first. So I am going to take on a handful of people for these 6 weeks right after this challenge is over with. If you are interested, please let me know. We can sit down, we can talk about more details. But just to give you a little bit more information about what this 6 weeks is more of a program that's dedicated to you, your goals, and your lifestyle, okay? The 21 days was more of a broad approach to general nutrition, to have some fun, to clean up our diets. The 6 weeks is much more specific to what you actually need. It's setting you up for long-term success. So a quick 6-week outline that I just tried to throw together. Everyone's is going to be different, but these are kind of the main points that we do touch on, is to establish balance with food quality. So maybe not being as strict as we were over the last 21 days, maybe allowing us to have some more food freedom and some of the good foods that you love to have into our diet. How do you balance that into your daily diet? That's number one. Number two, to match that, we have to start building the right habits and putting the right habits in place. And everyone has different habits. Some people have kids in a family that they're bussing around to sports and to school. So they are going to have different habits than someone who doesn't have kids, who works maybe a very busy job. There might be some similarities, but it's going to be different from what we work on, and establishing habits to set you up for success. Also, teaching you more about macronutrients, proteins, carbohydrates, fats, and overall calories a bit as well. It doesn't mean full-on tracking or anything like that. It just means giving you the information and letting you know what these foods are doing in your body to help you work towards your goals. Then give you the science behind weight loss, digging a little bit deeper into that, what it actually takes to lose weight, what it actually takes to maintain, things like that. And then finally, what's sustainable? So setting up an actual program that you can use after this 6 weeks and take forward with you to keep going from there, and to hopefully get to your goals, whether you have long-term goals that take longer than 6 weeks to get to. So some start dates. If you want to start right after this challenge, Monday, March 25th, you're going to run till May 5th. So, beginning of May. And then every week push back there pushes more into May, so closer to summertime. So if you are interested, let's get going so then we can get even better results over the next 6 weeks before June is even here, before the prime summertime is even here. Okay. Now that is the 6-week program, and I bet you will get super good results. As I said at the beginning, I'm still having this offer. You get 2 weeks of this completely free. Now, I know I'm talking to a large group of people out there. Some people go to the gym, some people do home workouts, some people don't do any of my workouts. So if you are interested, let me know. We can sit down and talk about what that actually looks like for you with the 2 weeks completely free. Okay. This is only for 21-day challengers. I'm giving these 2 weeks completely free. Okay. This is going to help you continue your momentum, build better habits, and keep you motivated and keep you accountable, because I will be your coach through these 6 weeks. Now, really quickly, just to establish another program that I'm working on is this 3-month program. So yes, 3 months is a bigger commitment, but it's a bigger commitment to your health, and it gives us a lot more time to establish better habits, to establish a baseline, to establish a fat loss phase or a cut phase, if you will, and then to reestablish a baseline and give you that sustainability for long-term success. So it's basically the 6-week program, but we have a lot more time. So what we can do is we can spend a lot more time in phase 1, establishing that balance of food quality, establishing the habits that need to be in place with your lifestyle, and establishing a baseline. You see, when we try to lose weight, because most people on here are trying to lose weight, right? If you're trying to build muscle, I can talk to you separately if you're just trying to build muscle. But most people on here want to lose weight. So if we want to lose weight, you're putting yourself in a deficit, which means you're going to have lower energy. Your body's not going to have full fuel to do everything it needs to do. So you can't just keep putting yourself in that endless deficit, because then your body's going to have to learn how to live off of those calories. And that's what happens. And that's what kills people's metabolisms. Okay. So this is what we have to do. In the 3-month program, we can spend a lot more time establishing that balance, the habits that need to be in place, and that baseline to make your body feel good. Okay. Then after that, we can teach more about macronutrients and what actually goes into weight loss, weight gain, muscle gain, things like that. Then we can set up a time to actually cut the fat loss phase, enter a fat loss phase. That's kind of phase 2, is a cut phase or fat loss phase, where we will drop down in calories. We will be in a little bit of deficit. You don't have to track every day. It's up to you to track every day, but you don't have to. We can establish habits in place to make you be in that deficit. Then we get you out of that cut phase and that calorie deficit and reestablish baseline so your body actually feels good. We don't want to get in this habit that most people get in, where it's just this endless diet. They take the 21 days that we did and they realize, oh man, this works. I can keep going on this. And they just try to keep going in this calorie deficit. And what ends up happening long-term from this is that it makes you go down in your metabolism. You're not going to burn as many calories. Listen, if you give yourself a 500 calorie deficit for month over month over month over time, your body is going to try to learn how to survive on less calories, which means it's going to get rid of certain functions that it might do, which means you might have a little bit less energy, and which means you're going to burn less calories every single day for your body to actually survive. And that's what lowers your metabolism. So what we need to do is build it back up, then enter the cut phase, then re-establish the maintenance phase to make your body feel good. And that is what this 3-month program is all about. And what I'm offering with this 3-month program is 1 month completely free, okay? A whole month of this completely free. Workouts, nutrition, whatever it is. Okay, so if we start on March 25th, we're running through June 25th, right before 4th of July. 1 month push back from there, April 1st to July 1st, right before the 4th of July, okay? So if you're interested in this, let me know. And if you need to know more differences between like what's better for me, 6 weeks or 3 months, let me know. Let's have that discussion. I'd be happy to tell you more about a program, kind of lay out more of an outline that's more personalized and customized to you and what I think you need. And yeah, answer any questions that you have. So great job again on this 21 days, but let's establish some long-term habits. So if you are interested, again, I'm only taking on a handful of people, so please reach out to me right away and let me know you're interested in either the 6 weeks or the 3 months. All right, we got a couple days left, guys. Let's finish strong. Happy Thursday, which is when I'm recording this. You might be watching this on a later date, but let's finish this challenge strong, and I'll talk to you soon.